A 1, 2. Hey guys, let's have a look at Melodie by Paul Zilcher. Now, in this piece, we are playing in the key of F major. And the F major has one accidental, and that is a B flat. If you look at the key signature, you'll see that there's one flat at the beginning of every line of music. And that is this note. That means every time we read B, we have to play B flat. Now, consequentially, we start in position F, in a closed hand position, okay? So having a look at the first line of music, it looks like this. Both hands play in the key of position F. So I would suggest that you practice hands apart, all right? You can use my video to practice your hands apart by just playing along with the video. One hand, of course. Don't try playing both hands along with the video right off the bat, because that's going to be extremely difficult. All right, just do one hand and see if you can follow along in time to the video and playing at the same time. Now, if you find it's too fast, please use the video settings to slow down the video, okay, on YouTube. All right, now, the left hand. Let's try that. Okay, here it is. So we're always in that 5-finger position. So you notice we're just doing this kind of like a low, high, middle, high pattern. And it's happening all the time, no matter what's happening. And we're playing an F major chord here. And then we're going to substitute that third in with the fourth. And it's just an alternation. Third, fourth. Okay? Now the challenge is putting the hands together. Once you get that coordination correct, then we can go on to the rest of the piece, because basically it's the same left hand pattern over different chords to the right hand playing a melody, okay? And once you get used to playing them hands together, it shouldn't be too bad to play this piece. All right, having a look at line 2. Okay, this is a challenging line. Here we're no longer in position F. Both hands will be changing positions at the same time, which is going to make this a little more difficult to play. Now, the right hand starts in this position, where you're playing A, C, D, F, and then you've got to play your C with your thumb, and then crossing your third finger, and we end up on a position G. So there are 3 changes there. Right? That was in kind of a hybrid position A. It's actually position B with an extended thumb. Okay? And then you have to play that C with your thumb and get ready for a cross. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's try that together. 1, 2. A, C with your second. Now thumb on C. Crossing. Hope you crossed to 3. So we should end on our thumb. That's important because we're going to be in that position for the next line. Okay? Having a look at the left hand, okay? We have a succession of chords. You have an F chord, a B flat chord, an F chord again, but this time in inversion, right? And then just an E and a G, and that I'm assuming is a C chord, right? Without the C. But here we go. It's with the same exact pattern. So low, high, middle, high. So what I would suggest is that we play the chords with the fingerings as block chords at the beginning. So we play the F, play that with me. Then you're going to play this B flat chord. So you're just reading all the notes in the measure, in measure 6, together at the same time, playing it as a block chord with your 4th finger on the bottom. All right, notice that a B flat chord has a B flat, a D, and an F. So I hope you're playing those notes. We're going to play the F chord again, this time in 2nd position, or the 1st inversion. All right, with the 5, 1, 3, 1. All right, play them all together. So you should have an A on 5, 5 on A, 3 on C, 1 on F for that. And then you're going to reach up and play E and G with your 3 and 1, okay? All right, and the way this works is you're going to now apply our pattern, all right? So once you're good at playing these 4 chords, okay, then we're going to apply our pattern. So high, low, high, middle, high, new chord, B flat chord, F chord in an inversion, and here's our E, G chord. Okay, now when you feel good with that, and you feel good with your right hand and your left, try and put them together extremely slowly, trying to make these changes of chords and positions all at once. So super slow. This is maybe even too fast, but go as slow as you need. See, here's the first right hand change, and we're about to cross. Now here you might find out that we have with a problem in the writing a little bit. Sorry, Paul Zilcher. That here your right hand is playing a G and the left hand has to play a G on the end of 1 and your right hand's still there, right? What I would suggest is you can cheat a little using your sustain pedal, which is to stay your pedal right on the right. Just put that down when you play the G and then release. So for your left hand, so your left hand can play, and then you can release the pedal. So you only have to put the pedal down for 2 notes. The first 2 notes of the left hand. Pedal, and then pedal up. Okay? That is what I suggest for that line. So good luck on line 2. Okay, let's have a look at line 3. So line 3 also has quite a few changes. Now, if you remember, the right hand starts in the R G minor position that we were hopefully in at the end of line 2. So it's actually quite easy. You just go up your G minor. Don't forget there's a B flat, right? And then we have to change positions, and we're going to go to position C. Okay, simple enough, right? Very good. Now it's the left hand that's a little more complicated. All right, the left hand starts 2nd finger on B flat. All right, so before we were way up here playing 3, 1, 3, 1 on E and G, and you have to reach down with your 2nd finger, play B flat, and then we're going to play B flat, C, A, G, and then extend our thumb to the D. And again, looking at that, you're basically back in our F position, and then we're going to do a thumb extension and bar 10. So here's the thumb extension. Okay, now for bar 11, I want you to notice that there's a treble clef. All right, so we are now reading in the treble clef. So you have to go up here and play this C7 chord. Okay, that's a C dominant 7. So D C dominant 7 has a B flat in there. Okay, so don't forget to play that B flat. All right, now stay in this position, because if you are here 5, 1, 5, the next chord, which is a D chord, D minor chord, right? Your 4th is already on the D, so you're going to use 4 and move your thumb down 1 key to the A. So it's again from measure 11, our C dominant 7, and then here's our D minor chord. Okay, so the whole left hand looks like with a thumb extension here. Go to C7. D minor. Okay, now putting them together. Go very slow. Here's the thumb extension. Okay, where both hands are going to go to C, but the left hand plays C dominant 7. All right, so you need to get into that 7th position. Right, and here's our D chord. Go go as slow as you need to, all right? And repeat as many times as you need to that line until it gets comfortable. Good luck with that. Okay, for our last line of music, all right, there's going to be, we were here in D minor, right? And you have to go all the way back down. We're still in treble clef, by the way, in your left hand. And we go to a G dominant 7 chord, right? And the reason I keep saying a 7 chord is because your left hand outlines a 7th, not the octave, okay? So don't play G, G, it's G, F, okay? And you can just fill in the notes. That's your G dominant 7. Now the right hand plays the B from the G dominant 7. So you're going to come down, play B with your 4th finger, and we're going to play our F chord there, okay? Now this is a little strange because you notice my thumbs are crossed, all right? So keep your left hand below the right hand above the left hand as we play, all right? Otherwise you're gonna have a problem with the hands getting in each other's way, okay? So if we're practicing this hands apart, here's the left hand. You play a G7 and then a 6th. That's very important because if you play a 5th, you're playing the wrong chord. All right? C to an A. So you have to extend 2 notes more than you normally would, right? Because normally you would actually play if you played the C with your 4th finger, your thumb would be on F, but extend 2 notes. Okay? So it's G7, C and A, okay? And then we're gonna end on a C7, right? Always that 7th with the C7 has a B flat, and ending on the root in the 3rd of F major, F and A, okay? C7 to F, okay? Now, the right hand starting on B. So we're just in B naturals for the first time in this piece, okay? Don't play B flat because there's a natural sign. But we're in F, the position F. And what you're going to do now is find E and G with your 4 and 2 and play that and resolve to 3. Okay? So the challenge here is the crossing thumbs. So we're going cross your thumbs and then play a C7 chord and an F chord. Okay? Now, if you're not completely familiar with what I'm talking about with chords, ask your teacher about it or look at a YouTube video, another YouTube video about chords, and there will be a more detailed explanation probably. All right? Otherwise, say these chords to these shapes because eventually it will sink in and help you as you play your piano. Good luck with playing this piece, Melodie by Paul Zilcher, and we'll see you in the next video. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking on that like button and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.